We got to stay united. Don't let people divide us, and don't let people divide what's happening in this country. Secondly, stay informed. Stay informed. Know the facts. There's so much misinformation, disinformation, and just outright untrue information out there. It's incredible. So you got to stay informed and know the facts. Because you see, liberals can't handle the facts. Paraphrase Jack Jefferson. They don't like the facts. Some people who are looking for ways to stay up on what's actually true, you can go to my website. I write a weekly commentary. It's very factually oriented. You can also go to my website if you want to get to my radio show and you can listen live or find out some of the other things that I'm up to. It's HermanCain.com. HermanCain.com. And that will give you links to all of the other things that I'm involved in trying to help keep people informed. And then, for those of you who would like to follow me around on your mobile app, text Cain at 53,000. Download a mobile app and you can follow me 24 hours a day if you want to. I don't want to do that. So just text Cain at 53,000 so you can stay informed. Or find your favorite websites. Find your favorite sources that you can depend upon. Because when I prepare my radio show every night, I go to sources that I trust, that I will have cross-checked with others to make sure that I give my listeners the right information. So we got to stay united. Don't let them divide us. We got to stay informed. Because stupid people are running this country. And then thirdly, finally, we've got to stay inspired. See, they want us to believe that we can't do this. They want us to believe that we cannot take back our government. Because they don't understand what's going on across this country. I got a call one night from a young man who said, Mr. Cain, I'm a young African American and I just started to pay attention to what's going on, but I'm frustrated. I don't like what's going on. What can I do? I said, well, are you a registered voter? Yes, sir. Do you vote consistently? Yes, sir. All right, here's what you can do to help this movement. Are you familiar with the line in the Declaration of Independence, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness? He said, yes, sir. I said, well, you go get a copy, because what you can do to help is, when you get to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, keep reading. Don't stop right there. He said, okay. Because if you keep reading, you will find that the Declaration of Independence says, when any form of government becomes destructive of those ideals, it is the right of the people to alter or abolish. We got to alter and abolish. Keep reading. Our right and our responsibility. So we've got some altering and abolishing to do. Let me tell you what one of my goals is that we will change control of Congress on November 2nd, 2010. Stay inspired. And don't let up right now. They want you to think it's a done deal. It's not a done deal yet. We've got to get some conservatives back in there. We got to slow this train down. Then, after we do what we need to do in order to take back control and to change control of Congress in November 2010, then we are going to abolish the occupant of the White House in 2012. Our work is not over, because we then have to hold our elected representatives accountable. That's what we didn't do before, but we're going to hold them accountable this time around. But we have to stay inspired. I'm inspired when I think about my mom and my dad, what they sacrificed in order to give my brother and I a little bit better start. I'm inspired by this movement going on across this country. I have spoken at over 30 tea parties and rallies across this country, and I can feel and see the energy, enthusiasm, and the determination on the part of we the people, not we the politicians. It's we the people that's driving this, and we the people that are holding it accountable. And then, one other thing that inspires me happened in 2006. I have been very blessed in pursuing my American dreams as a businessman, as a problem solver. Then in 2006, I was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. And to quote my first surgeon, when I said, "What is stage 4 cancer?" She said, "That's as bad as it can get." I said, "Well, that's not good news." So I got a second opinion. And I wasn't going to get a second opinion in the first place, but a friend of mine said, "Get a second opinion." I said, "Why do I need a second opinion?" I said, "Aren't all surgeons and specialists the same?" She said, "No, they didn't all make A's on their exams together." I said, "I'll get a second opinion." So I got a second opinion, and he confirmed everything. And then, after laying out my treatment process, chemotherapy, recuperation, double surgery, stage 4 cancer for me was in my colon and my liver. And when I talked to my surgeon who was going to do the actual operation, I said, "Doc, shoot straight with me. What are my chances?" He said, "You have a 30% chance of making it through chemo, double surgery, where I'd have to take out 30% of your colon, 70% of your liver, then you got to go through chemo again. You got a 30% chance of surviving at the end of that." I said, "So you're saying 70% of the folk don't quite make it?" He says, "No, not very long." I said, "Well, I'm going to be in that 30%. My doctor said to me, if I had more people with your attitude, I could save more lives. So after I went through chemotherapy, double surgery, where they took out 30% of my colon, 70% of my liver, went through chemotherapy again, folks, I have been cancer-free for 4 straight years. Let me tell you how that experience inspired me. It inspired me because that was God's way of saying to me, "Herman, not yet. Not yet. I got some work for you to do." And in 2006, when I was going through this, I didn't exactly know what it was that he intended for me to do. But my life has been unfolding. A lot of things have been unfolded in my life because God said, "Not yet." He had some more work for me to do. That has been an inspiration to me. Who knows? I might have to do something crazy, like run for president. We'll open up some other things that we never anticipated if you have faith in God. And I have a lot of faith in God because I have a lot of faith in this country. And I have faith in the people of this great nation. That's what inspires me. And I know that that's what inspired me. And that was a song that closed out the 2000 Olympics. It said, "Life will be a challenge. Life can seem impossible. It's never easy when there's so much on the line, but you can make a difference. There's a mission just for you. Just look inside, and you might find just what you can do. Just look inside, and you might find just what you can do. We can take back our government because the United States of America is not going to become the United States of Europe